you want to implement or consider attending co-parenting counseling sessions. This is something I've seen work really well. If you have a cooperative couple that are willing to go to co-parenting counseling sessions, and you can even implement or involve the children in that process, it can be very helpful and can also get you to a point in the dynamic that maybe isn't as raw, as painful, and as hurtful, and allows you to move past that a little bit quicker. Professional guidance is a great tool to improve communication, provide mechanisms for conflict resolution, strategies and tools to navigate this new reality that you're in. And so don't be afraid to use that. I'm not one that says everybody has to go to counseling, but I am one to say that if you need some tools and you need some help in navigating this process, don't don't avoid it. Don't avoid the process, the counseling. Um, I have a friend who told me at one point every adult over the age of 25 should be in counseling in some form. There are those who might think that, and then there's those who say I'll never go to counseling. It's a waste of time. You don't have to be on the extreme on either side. Just use the professional tools that may be at your disposal to get you through this process. Um, One of the things that we're seeing a lot too are professional communication tools, whether it's Our Family Wizard, uh, some of the other options that are available to parents to uh, communicate with one another. Uh, don't be afraid to use those things. Uh, Technology can really help facilitate communication. If you don't want to pay for a third party application like Our Family Wizard, set up a Google calendar that's just for the kids, just for kids events. That's a great tool to make sure that, okay, the kids have something here and here and here, and we're going to make sure that's on the calendar and the joint calendar. I've had clients who have really been successful early on, especially, and then on into the co-parenting relationship, just making sure that they have used joint technology tools. Use email, use messaging apps. Uh, Make sure that the communication between the two parties uh, is not always over the phone, especially as you get into later months after your divorce, maybe even is finalized. You're going to want to use email and messaging apps as much as you can. If you have a co-parenting relationship where you can talk to the other parent, you have that really ideal uh, co-parenting dynamic. Great. That's you really don't need a whole lot of help because you're already light years ahead of a lot of parties. And really, to be honest with you, that requires one party making the commitment that that's what they're going to do. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Make sure to attend school events and extracurricular activities. Don't neglect those things. Uh, Kids notice it, the other parent notices it, and it is a triggering event under certain circumstances that could lead to alienating behaviors and alienating outcomes. If you never attend your child's extracurricular activities, you never attend school events, and then you expect the child to want to have the same relationship with you that they have with the other parent who does attend those events, you're really missing the point. I could understand why you may be divorced because you're just not recognizing reality. You have to put the time and effort in as a parent to make sure that your children understand that they are a priority and that you are prioritizing them. Because if they feel that you're not, they absolutely will pick up on it. I don't care how old they are. They definitely can determine who is prioritizing them when it comes to their parents. And so that can be an issue that leads to further alienating behaviors if you're not prioritizing your children. So attend those parent teacher conferences, attend school events, attend performances, make sure you go into sporting events, um, make sure you're involved, demonstrate your commitment. It really does reinforce and help to make sure that you have a good, strong co-parenting relationship and that you have a strong relationship with your children post divorce. Don't allow yourself to fall prey to the depression that comes with it, the uh, the unwillingness to participate. If mom's going to be there, I'm not going. That's the worst attitude, and one that is going to result in you're probably not going to get custody. You're probably going to trigger certain alienating behaviors and certain alienating outcomes that may not even be the fault of the other party, because you're just not prioritizing that joint effort to try to make a commitment to your kids.